Hello everyone, welcome here to Musicians Edition for our guitar series. I'm Evan on the guitar as always here, and in this video I'm going to be covering the final string of my series that has been covering the common natural notes on each of the strings here. So we have worked our way from the high E, we are now down to the low E, and we have covered every string in between them now. So this is going to be all the common natural notes that we can play on all these strings. We're going to do a recap of them all at the end here. So stay tuned for that, and let's go ahead and dive into this string. Okay, so we will learn three notes in this one. We are going to learn E, F, and G. So we got three notes we're going to do on here. If we go higher, we would end up at A, and that is just the name of the next string, so we don't need to worry about that because A on this 5th fret here is the same as A played openly, which is the next string. So we will just be doing these first three notes. So that is E if we play it openly because we're on the E string, F if we were to play it on that 1st fret, and we would get G on that 3rd fret. So open, 1 and 3 for E, F, and G. If we did want to know every single note on this string, we can go all the way up to the 12th fret. We would have E openly, then F on that 1st fret, keep on going up for F sharp, G on the 3rd fret, then we have G sharp, A on the 5th fret, A sharp, B, C, C sharp on the 9th there, D, D sharp, and lastly the higher E, 1 octave up on that 12th fret. So we have low E, and then this E that is 1 octave higher, all the way in the 12th fret. All the musical notes fitting in between there on this string. So now back to our three notes, let's just play something very simple just to get the hang of moving between these. So playing these, you're going to see on the sheet here, we'll do open, obviously for E. We can do our first finger, which is our index, playing F. Depending on the size of your hands, you can either do your ring finger to play G, or if it's easier for you to move to your pinky, if your hands aren't quite that big, you can do that as well too. But that is E, F, and G. I'm playing that with my 3 finger, which is what it's going to show on the sheet, but whatever's comfortable for you, you can practice that before we get into this. E, F, and G, making sure you can move between those two 1st and 3rd frets. So here it is, you can see that's the sheet note for E is quite low there. It's got 3 ledger lines there that it's below. So that is E, we're going to play that twice, F twice, G twice, back to F, then we're going to do a quicker little E, F, G, F, E right at the end there. So half notes, and then just going to be quarter notes at the end. So let's just go ahead and get into this. 1, 2, here we go. So that last part just finishes off with a little E, F, G, F, E, right there to finish it off. So make sure you can do that so you can practice moving between these. And there it is. So now we will do our recap. Let's go ahead and do all of these notes together. Everything we've learned from this very low E up to the notes that we did learn on this high E string. So this is covering everything we've done. And so I'll put it up here. You can see note name below on the sheet and its position on the sheet for that treble clef, along with just the tab right above it, depending on what you want to follow here. So I will name it as we play it here. So starting from low E, what we just did today. So let's go ahead and do E openly, 1st fret for F, and then G on the 3rd fret. We're going to go up a string to the A string to play it openly. And then we're going to play on the 2nd fret B, 3rd fret for C. We're going to go up now to the D string to play it openly, 2nd fret for E, 3rd fret for F. We can go up another string to the G string open, then we play 2nd fret for A, up one more to the B string open, 1st fret for C, 3rd fret for D, up one more, we're going to play E, 1st fret for F, 3rd for G, and one more note, 5th fret for A. And that is everything that we have done so far. We can even play it backwards here. So we had A, G, F, E, then we had D, C, B, keep on going down one more string, we can play A, G, keep going down, we got F, E, D, and then it is C, B, A, finally back to that low E, G, F, and E. So in total for us, we have 18 total notes that we can play now. And these are all just the natural notes. Obviously, you can see there's gaps. We're not playing the second fret in between F and G because that would be F sharp or G flat. We're just doing the common natural notes for now. Let's get the hang of that, and then we can start filling in these gaps with those sharps and flats. Because we do play, obviously, every note on the guitar, not just these natural notes. But these are the most common forms of these notes that we do play. And knowing this now will help us be able to practice chords and just doing more common riffs down here on this part of the guitar. Eventually, you can stay tuned with my videos. As we do go higher on the neck, we can play some nice riffs up there, and we'll do some practice with that. But you can expect some nice videos on these chords and practicing playing some of those down here because we know all these note names now. We can now apply them with some melodies and some chords because we don't learn these just for the heck of it. We can always apply these things, and it'll help make us better guitar players. So, thank you for tuning in, and the best tip I can give you to remember learning these is print off a picture. Put it up in your room where you play your guitar. You can have this to always work off of, and over time maybe just look at it less and less to see if you can remember those note names and what you should be playing here. But definitely for now, I always have one up on my wall as well too because I forget sometimes, especially as I work my way up the guitar here. But it's a great idea for you to just go to Google, type in guitar note names, guitar notes, whatever it is, get a picture like this one of all the notes on each of those strings there so you can remember them. We did all naturals. You'll also find pictures that include sharps and flats as well too if you do want to get a head start on learning those as well too, because obviously those will be included in a good amount of songs. But that will be it for our note names, these common natural notes on the guitar, so stay tuned to videos of practicing moving across these strings and playing some chords. So have fun playing, and we will see you next time.